Hi everyone, it's Pearl here and welcome back to my channel. And in today's vlog, we will be doing a sit-up vlog, and I am doing a, guess what, book haul. Because recently I have bought a lot of books, and this month there are a lot of sales on National Bookstore, Big Bad Wolf, Holley Book, and other bookstores. So I was boodled by them, as you can see, because I have only one book before. I mean a book of a novel, but then after finishing that one novel, I bought almost 30 books. Oh my gosh, I hope I'll be reading everything, and I hope I won't be stuck on a reading slump again. Join me on my book talk. Without further ado, let's go to the video. So before we hop right into the video, I'll be telling you a mini background or history on me reading books. So when I was young, my parents would always read me books like Bible stories, Rumpelstiltskin, those children's book, and then I'll collect some of those books from stores like for 10 pesos, and then I will read it. When I was in high school, I would always read Wattpad books, though written by April Weir, Charm Academy. I forgot the other titles, but then I also read The Good Girl's Revenge by I don't know who's the author. And then during the pandemic, I also read the University series by City. Argument. That's correct. It's Argument. And I tried reading Harry Potter also, but then I got stuck up on chapter 4, I guess. 4 chapter 4, because I have already watched the movie version of it, so my imagination is already crushed. I will start first with the one that I bought from Shopee. Hello to the Shopee people there. This What I Wish I Knew When I Was 20. International best-selling author Tina Seelig shares fascinating examples from the classroom to the boardroom of individuals defying expectations, challenging assumptions, and achieving amazing success. Seelig throws out the old rule and provides a new model for reaching our highest potential. We discover how to have a healthy disregard for the impossible, how to recover from failure, and how most problems are remarkable opportunities in disguise. So What I Wish I Knew When I Was 20 is a much needed book for everyone looking to make their mark on the world. So maybe this would help us find our purpose. And even though I'm just 17-year-old, this would be a needy book, or this is an essential book growing up and adulting. The first line of this book is, what would you do to earn money if all you had was $5 and 2 hours? How about you? What would you do? As the stories in this book demonstrate, the most interesting things happen when you get off the predictable path, when you challenge assumptions, and when you give yourself permission to see the world as opportunity rich and full of possible. Even though I'm just in my room right now, I can be a bigger version of myself when I'm just this lazy person. Just kidding. So let's move on to the second book. It's Tuesdays with Morrie, and this is written by Mitch Albom. Oh, there's no synopsis because this is a self-help book. The last class of my old professor's life took place once a week in his house, by a window in the study, where he could watch a small hibiscus plant shed its pink leaves. Maybe it's about an old man, dirty professor, as what the first line is. And the cover will say, an old man, young man, and life's greatest lesson. And the last line would be, so the teaching goes on. And I can realize with the words is, we are continuously learning every single day. And hindi ko alam kung may natutunan ba ako. So module ko nga, wala akong natutunan. Just kidding. I have things I learned on my module, even though they're just self-study modules. Like, out of 100%, I have what do you call this? 10%, I guess. So this is a well-recommended book by Clarion Faith, and I decided to try reading this also. So the next one is another reading recommendation by some of the people I know. It's The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, and I'm in the chapter 6 of this book, and it says here, "You're wrong about everything, and so am I." Right? Just makes sense. Every chapter has a different stories and different people and different realization. This book changes some of my perspective of life, and well recommended, but then if you are not used with words like curse words, this is not for you. Even though I am not into curse word also. But then I tried this book because my favorite YouTuber also is reading this book. Therefore, I'm trying to read this book also. And maybe I can find something interesting or something that I can get a lesson from. For our next book, it is The Flip, and I have finished this book, and I can say that I love the characters, I love the author's writing, and I was having a hard time moving on from this book because I have been reading this for less than 2 weeks, and then I don't want to move on from this to my next book. Please wait for me because I'm still having an existential crisis with this book. I can't say, or I can tell you the synopsis because it has no synopsis at the back. And it's hard. But then I can share with you the first line and the last line. "All I've ever wanted is for Julie Baker to leave me alone." This was from the point of view of Bryce Losky, which is the male character in this novel. And the last line would be, "Maybe it's time to meet him in the proper light." And I wanted to rant in this video because in novels, most of the endings are open ending, which is the reader okay, that's Tagalog. So yung open ending is yung reader yung magko-conclude ng ending ng isang story. Parang ganun. Gets nyo ako? I hope you get it. The next book is this Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore, and I am reading this book. I am already in this chapter, and this is all about Clay Jana, who became a clerk in a bookstore, which is the Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore. But then he discovers something in the bookstore, which is mysterious. So I will read the synopsis. So it says, "The Great Recession has shuffled Clay Janan away from life as a San Francisco web design drone and into the house of Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore. But Clay Janan soon discovered that the store is more curious than either its name or its gnomic owner might suggest. So the customers are few and they never seem to buy anything. Instead, they check out large, obscure volumes from strange corners of the store. Suspicious, Clay engineers an analysis of the clientele's behavior, seeking help from his various talented friends, but when they bring their findings to Mr. Penumbra, they discover that the bookstore's secrets extend far beyond its wall." Like, I was interested in this book, the title, the art, and everything, but then I haven't moved on to my last book. A clerk and a ladder and warm golden light, and then the right book exactly at exactly the right time. I can't wait to finish this book. I guess this book is an interesting one. I can't wait to share it to you and post a review of this book on my Instagram, which is @sincerelyachi. Please follow me, guys. Okay, we're up to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to the 5th book, and we're now going to our 6th book, which is The Martian. So, my cousin would suggest this book for me when a dust storm forces his crew to evacuate the planet while thinking him dead. Astronaut Mark Watney finds himself stranded on Mars' surface, completely alone. Armed with nothing but his ingenuity, his engineering skills, and a gallows sense of humor that proves to be his greatest source of strength. So Mark embarks on a dog quest to stay alive, but will his resourcefulness be enough to overcome the impossible odds against him? My cousin would tell me that this has a lot of scientific words and science-related words. Then the last line is, "This is the happiest day of my life." Right, let's find out when we will be reading this book already. We're up to the 7th book. So the next book is from Bourne, author Bourne, and the title is Are We All Lemmings and Snowflakes? Please tell me if I am not the only one who's buying books that have cute covers. I'm so sorry, but then I guess it is my hobby to collect books with cute covers. Welcome to Camper Set, a summer camp with a difference. A place offering a shot at normality for Olive, a girl on the edge, and for her new friends, who are all dealing with their own battles. But as Olive settles in, she starts to wonder, maybe it's this messed up world that needs fixing, and not them. Interesting. And so she comes up with a plan, because together, snowflakes can form avalanches. Trailblazing and painfully honest novel about mental health, friendship, and making this crazy world a kinder place. So I have seen a letter from the author at the back, and in the last line she wrote here, and with more kindness to ourselves and into each other together, I really think we can create a world that stops making people sick in the first place. Hashtag kindness is contagious. This book helps us to, spread kindness, even if the world is cruel also to us, because we are having our own battles, each and every one of us, and being kind doesn't cost you much. So another one is from the same author, Bourne, and this story is about bad boys turned good, kisses in the rain, climbing through bedroom windows. It only happens in the movie. Yeah, reality flops us. When Audrey meets Harry, it's the start of truly cinematic romance. Or is it? Audrey knows that Harry is every movie cliche rolled into one, but she still chooses to let him into her heart. Cheers to that one boy. Despite of all the odds, we still choose that boy. So, I wasn't expecting candles. It was the first line. And then, in the final shot of me smiling as I replied, and I put my phone back into my pocket and I walked down the street. The camera pans out slowly as I merge into the crowd, becoming slowly and with a killer end song of your choice just in our face. Another normal human whose love story is over for now. Oh my god, I guess this book has a sad ending. Did I just... Okay, I won't read the last line over. So we're up into the 9th book, which is A Totally Awkward Love Story by Tom Ellen and Lucy Envision. Tell me I'm not the only one who's buying books with this cute cover. So, the synopsis is, some lovers are meant to be, others are awkward. So, the summer before college, Hannah swears she's finally going to find the one. And for 5 perfect minutes, she does. She just wishes she'd caught his name. For some, the summer is off to a bad start, but after 5 minutes, with some stranger and a hilarious girl, he's head over heels with his luck, though he'll never see her again and he'll remain a girlfriendless, moony-eyed virgin forever. But another chance meeting brings them together, only to have a misunderstanding drive them apart. Madcap, mishap, raunchy hilarity, and deep romance follow these two wherever they go. For two people so clearly destined for each other, they sure have a hell of a lot of trouble even getting together. I guess the books that I am buying are all love story, and pardon me, but then I love it. And for the last one is this More Than One Way to Be a Girl by Jan Sheldon. And this story is about you'd be lost without your makeup and your girly clothes, and you'll think feminine is a dirty word. You're the one who's never going to change Loretta you want to be. So when Loretta and her best friend Zizi make a life-changing bet, one thing's for sure: this summer is about to be turned upside down. I haven't have any background with this book, but then let's read the first line. Towards the end of my freshman year in high school, Jude Fielder touched my breast. Sorry, I guess this is the first part of our book haul, and I have 20 more books, but then I will part this vlog into 3 because I have a lot of things to do, and maybe this would be a boring vlog for others. So therefore, let's make a thumbnail. So that's all with this thumbnail thingy, and I wanted to share something to you, which from this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, By the way, guys, let me insert something because you can follow me on my Shopee account, which is pagesold.ph, and we are selling books there, other stuffs, or all my old stuffs, my pre-loved clothes, and the things that I bought that just not make sense anymore to me. And I hope you're following it. I hope you will leave a heart and follow me on my Instagram account, on my social media accounts. And thank you for watching this vlog. Thank you for taking time to click this vlog and watch. And if you're here until the end, I love you so much. And you can DM me on my Instagram account if you want to talk about something, or if you want to just interact with me. Let's not talk about the prices of the books because it will make me broke. Okay, before ending this vlog, I hope I boodled you with my book hauls. Sure. Let's eat first. Okay, so here it is. This was the line that I saved. I don't know if you can see this, but this is it. It says, I was in love with the result, but I wasn't in love with the process. So in this line, we shouldn't love, or we shouldn't focus on the result, but rather we should enjoy the process. It takes time, but then there is beauty in waiting. Mas maganda yung naghihintay tayo and we are praying for that goal of us, because we are the one who are making plans, but God decides whether the plan is for us, whether the plan works for us. Bye. Thank you for watching again.
Smiley, smiley.